This one doesn't. It runs on 16 GB laptop, works offline and can understand text, images and audio all at once. Google just released Gemma 4 12b and it might be the most practical open-weight multimodal model we have seen yet. To understand why, let's rewind for a second. When Google launched Gemma 4 back in March 2026, it released 4 models: E2b, E4b, 26b and 31b. The E2b and E4b models were designed for phones and edge devices. They were lightweight, fast and efficient, but limited when it came to serious reasoning, coding or working through complex documents. The 26b and 31b models were a different story. They were genuinely powerful, outperforming many large models in their class, but the problem? Running them locally often required 32 to 64 GB of VRAM. For most developers, creators and researchers, that simply wasn't realistic. So there was a gap in the lineup. Models that were easy to run and models that were highly capable, but nothing that offered both. Then, on June 3rd, Google filled that gap with Gemma 4 12b. And it isn't just a smaller model under the hood. It does something genuinely unusual. There is no separate vision encoder, no separate audio encoder. Text, images and audio are processed directly by a single unified model. It beats last year's flagship on several benchmarks. It is open weight and you can have it running locally in just a couple of minutes. Let's take a look. So, what it is. Gemma 4 12b Unified is Google DeepMind's mid-size open source model, a dense multi-model built, in Google words, to bring agentic multimodal intelligence directly to the laptops. And mid-size is the whole point. The Gemma 4 family ships in 5 sizes: E2b, E4b, 12b, 26b and 31b. Before this, there was a hole in the lineup. The E2b and E4b were built for phones and edge devices, while the 26b and 31b needed beefy workstations. There was nothing in between. The 12b fills that hole. It is the Goldilocks model, more capable than the edge models, lighter than the big ones, and tuned to run locally. Quick timeline, because it matters. The original Gemma 4 launched March 31st. The MTB drafter came April 16th and 12b arrived June 3rd. So this is a follow-up expansion, not the original launch. Here are the specs, and they are impressive for the size. 11.95 billion parameters, 48 layers, a 256K context window, a 250,000 tokens, a 262K vocabulary, and native text, image and audio input. What it actually does: chat and text generation, long context reasoning up to 256K tokens, coding and code correction, function calling for agentic workflows, video understanding by reading videos as frames, speech recognition with speech to translated text, and multilingual support, 35 plus languages out of the box, pre-trained on over 140. This is a multi-modal generalist that fits on consumer hardware. That's the headline. Now the part that actually makes this model interesting, and I want you to really get into this, because it's the reason it fits on a laptop at all. Here how almost every other multi-modal works. An image goes through a separate vision encoder, often 50 million plus parameters. Audio goes through its own audio encoder. Only after that pre-processing does the language model even sees the data. Think of it like hiring a translator. The encoder is a translator that converts images and sounds into something model can understand, then hands it off. More parts, more memory, more latency. Gemma 4 12b is bilingual from birth. It throws out separate encoders entirely and projects raw image patches and raw audio waveforms directly into LLM's embedding. One model, one token stream, and the size difference is dramatic. For vision, Google replaced a 550 million parameter vision encoder with a 35 million parameter embedder. Raw 48 by 48 pixel patches get projected into the model with a single matrix multiplication, and factorized coordinate lookup tells the model where each patch sits. For audio, they removed the encoder completely. Raw 16 kHz audio gets sliced into 40 milliseconds frames and projected straight in. The model hears audio the same way it reads the text. The payoff? Dropping those heavy encoders is a big part of how 12 billion parameter multimodal model fits 16 GB of RAM with lower latency and much simpler deployment. And because everything shares the same weights, fine-tuning updates the whole multimodal loop in one pass. One training loop, one set of weights. Now, 2 quick architectural notes. First, attention. It interleaves cheap local sliding window attention with full global attention, and the final layer is always global. That's how it handles 256K context without pulling up the memory. Second, it's drafter ready. It supports multi-token prediction draft for speculative decoding. A small draft model guesses several tokens ahead. The main model verifies them in parallel. Faster output, same quality. Okay, enough theory now. Let's actually run it. It works with Ollama, LM Studio, VLM, llama.cpp, MLX and more. We will use the easiest possible path, the Ollama desktop app. No code, just drag and drop. So now let's first head over to ollama.com. And using this command you can install Ollama. So head over to the terminal and copy paste this command. So I have already done it, so I won't do it again. Once you have installed Ollama, verify it using command Ollama and it will show you the options. Now, and since we have to use Gemma 412b, I'll just run the command Ollama pull Gemma 412b and hit enter. Since I have already pulled the model, it is already downloaded. Once it is done, let's head over to Ollama desktop GUI. So here it is. Now here I will choose the model Gemma 412b and first write a simple message hi. So it's thinking right now and it is saying hello, how can I help? So first we will start with a basic task, that is write a Python code to find palindrome. So it is thinking right now, as you can see, and it is refining different methods, and here it is. So it took 36.7 seconds and gave us the answer in 3 different methods. First is the Pythonic way, slicing, and here it is using the slicing method. And the second method, which is robust way, and the third one is the loop way, which is manual comparison. And that's it. Now in the third task, I'll do something different. Since this model is multimodal, I'll give this model an image and ask it to extract the table. So first I'll just upload the image here first, that is finance table. So I'll ask it to do the analysis and give the table to me. Now this table consists of quarterly performance of year 2026, revenue, gross margin, net profit, etc. So now let's see what analysis it gives and if it extracts the table correctly or not. Right now it is thinking over active user, churn rate, revenue growth calculation, etc. Okay, after 94.5 seconds, it is giving us the analysis and the table. If you compare it to the cloud model, it is pretty slow, but this model is running locally, so this is decent. So as you can see, I got the data overview table, and if I compare it to the original image, it is exactly the same data. So the image extraction works properly, and now let's look at the analysis. And now we got the analytical growth table, which says your revenue growth is accelerating growth, net profit growth is rapid growth, user base growth is expanding reach, and churn reduction is improving retention. So yes, this all analysis and the table is correct. And now I got the key insights and analysis that exponential growth is there, improved efficiency, customer loyalty, and operation leverages. So I'll stop it here right now. Okay, but is it actually good or just small and convenient? Here are the official instruction tune numbers and the story is consistent. The 12B punches way above its weight. On MMLU Pro, it scores 77.2%, and remember, last generation flagship Gemma 327B scored 67.6%. So a 12B model beats a 27B model from one generation ago. On AIME 2026, with no tools, hard competition math, it hit 77.5% versus just 42.5% for the smaller model E4B. And it keeps going. 72% on live coding bench, a Codeforce ELU of 1659, 78.8% on GPQA Diamond graduate level reasoning, 69.1% on the MMU Pro multimodal benchmark, and 79.7% on Math Vision. On the Fluor's audio benchmark, where lower is better, it scores 0.069. The pattern? The 12B lands right between E4B and the 26B. And on several benchmarks, it nearly matches the 26B, a model with more than double the parameter. That's the encoder-free efficiency paying off. So here's the takeaway. Gemma 412B isn't a minor update. It's Google's blueprint for putting capable multimodal agentic AI directly on everyday developer machines. By routing text, image, and audio through one encoder-free decoder, it kills a whole layer of pipeline complexity for local voice, coding, and document work. For technical team, it's the sweet spot between tiny edge models and massive cloud infrastructure. Deploy it as local open weight model, check API availability before you scale, and design around your real constraint, latency, safety, and compliance. Full written guide linked in below. Run it yourself, tell me in the comments what you build with it. And if you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe and hit the bell icon. See you in the next one.